welcome back to my channel. It's your girl D. Elizabeth, and welcome back. Once again, welcome back. I'm glad to see you guys coming back to this video, and here we are with another 5-minute segment. Let's wish me luck on this. And today I'm going to talk about 5 things I wish I knew before losing over 100 pounds. Okay, so let's talk about it. Number 1, I wish I knew that once you got to the weight that you wanted to be at, you couldn't just start back eating shit up. Cause I literally got down. I want to say that I was at the weight that I wanted to be at, but I got down to a weight that I feel like I was comfortable, and I literally just started back eating shit up because I'm like, okay, I'm where I want to be. Whatever. I can stop all this. I can stop counting my calories. I'll never stop working out, but I can just stop doing everything that I was doing, and that's not the case. Literally losing the weight was easy, but staying at a particular weight was even harder than losing it. Because like losing it, you either count your calories and you work out, or you don't. You get the results or you don't. But when you trying to maintain, you have to strategically increase your calories till you get to a maintenance. And then you still have to exercise. You still have to keep those habits in to keep the body that you want. And literally, I wish somebody would have told me that. I literally wish somebody had told me that I would have done everything different, but we're not going to live in the past. We're going to keep moving forward, okay? All right, number 2. I wish somebody would have told me that loose skin will come. And honestly, I think talking about loose skin kind of makes people scared of losing weight naturally, because they automatically think like, oh, I'm gonna have loose skin, so I don't want to lose it. Like, what can I do to not have loose skin? And I guess like one thing that I can say is that I'm learning to love my loose skin each and every day, because I do have it. Once you lose a significant amount of weight, you will have loose skin. So of course, strength training and building muscle can like soften the appearance of the loose skin, but unfortunately, if you lose the weight naturally and you lose a significant amount of weight, you will have loose skin. And when I first started my journey, I never really heard nothing about it. I guess like when I first started my journey, I didn't really research much about major weight loss. I didn't follow any major weight loss pages. I just started to work out and I wanted to be healthier, so I went with it, and I went with working out. I went with eating better, and I really didn't think about the loose skin. And so sometimes it's just like realizing that you may not have the ideal body that you would like. It's important to learn to love the body that you have at each and every stage. So I can honestly say that I didn't know that I would have loose skin. And so when I saw it, it was all new to me. But we moving, learning to love my body each and every day. And I just can't get over the much effort and how much dedication I put into getting to where I want to be. So if the loose skin come with it, so be it, okay? We're going to deal with it later. Bye. Loving myself a little bit more each and every day. All right, number 3. I wish that when I first started, somebody would have told me to lift weights more. Because literally, recompositioning your body is literally learning to, like, building muscle. If I would have learned to lift, like, when I first started my weight loss journey, I probably would have been lifting way heavier by now. So if you're a person that's just getting into working out, I suggest start with strength training, because strength training will literally do glory to your body. Like losing fat and building muscle along the way, especially if you're a person that's just getting into losing weight. If you're a person that just like literally know nothing about strength training, start lifting. Like you will see your body change in so many freaking ways. Like literally once I start implementing and putting in strength training in my workouts, literally my muscles went crazy. Like my body and everything just expanded. My muscles in my legs are tighter. And I used to have a lot of loose skin in between my legs when I was doing a lot of cardio. But like now that I lift more, all that is starting to tighten up. Like you literally can feel my muscles through my legs. And I actually think that's really sexy to me. So strength training, I wish I would have knew about it a little bit earlier, but we move. So number 4, I wish I would have known that restriction literally leads to putting yourself in a hole. Like, I guess I could say, like, literally restricting yourself only I want to curse so bad. Restricting yourself literally only mess up your progress, in my opinion. Like, literally, when y'all come to my channel, I'm giving y'all my opinion. And I feel like restricting yourself literally only leads you down a bad road. Like, I remember one time I did this 1 month challenge where I didn't eat sweets, I didn't eat sugar, I didn't eat alcohol, I didn't eat none of the stuff that I didn't drink, eat none of the stuff that I love. And literally, I lost 10 pounds, but then after that, literally gained it all back times 3. And it took me a whole 2 months to get right back to where I was. But literally restricting yourself only makes it harder on yourself, just because losing weight is so mental in the first place. So making it harder on yourself, I get like trying to teach yourself self-discipline. And in my opinion, teaching yourself self-discipline is knowing how to create that balance, like learning how to prioritize healthier foods and still put in those foods that you love, just so that you have that balance, just so that you won't put yourself on this very restrictive diet to get to where you want to be, and then you hate where you are because literally you had to like give up so much stuff to get to the body that you want. And sometimes I even could say for myself, like literally when I got down to my lowest, I felt like shit. And don't get me wrong, I look good, baby. I really look good. I love where I was, but I was so cold. I was always cold, and I was always thinking about food. Always thinking about food. Like literally, I'll be, and this was during the pandemic, I'll literally be sitting in my house. I would have my food already logged out for the day, and I'll be sitting there anticipating when it was my next time to eat. Now that I'm at a higher caloric deficit, I have more calories to intake because I'm more active, and I really feel more full. I really feel more energized. I can lift heavy. I'm not always tired. Well, sometimes I am tired because I work a lot, but I'm not always tired just for like not eating enough. So that's a whole different thing. And I can honestly say that literally me learning to like not restrict myself has improved my body so much. Like, of course, I'm heavier than I was, but I feel amazing. Like, of course, I would love to get back to that body. And 9 times out of 10, I'll probably get just a little bit smaller, but I don't want to be that small because, well, and if I do get that small, it won't be from restricting myself so much. I know I'm rambling, but that's just how I feel, y'all. I ain't trying to be back at 1,500 calories ever again. I was at 1,500 calories starving. Never want to be there again, all right? Number 5. And I can honestly say number 5 is the one that's most personal to me. Is I wish I knew that literally the smaller you are is not the best that you feel. It is not even funny because literally I thought that the smaller I got, the better I would feel and the better I would look, to be honest, for everybody else. Like, I feel like once I put myself in a box of a fitness influencer, I started to like document my journey. I feel like I had to be small and fit into that fit look, that fit Instagram look, in order to like feel like I'm doing something. So when I got away from that and I got away from like just being myself, going through my day-to-day basis, I started to feel like, well, maybe I'm not a fitness influencer. And then that's when I came to the conclusion, I'm not a fitness influencer. I speak facts. I don't get on Instagram and act like I work out every day. I don't get on there and try to make it seem like I do everything right, because like y'all, if y'all know, y'all regular to my channel, y'all know I kill a cheesecake on the weekend, and I do still overeat. Sometimes I do miss my workout, but overall, I try to not be so hard on myself. I try to stick to my basics. I try to stick to the routine, okay? But I wish somebody would have told me that literally the smaller you are is not, like, literally is not the best thing in the freaking world. Like, sometimes people will literally kill themselves to be the smallest version of themselves, and literally, it sucked. I looked good, but it's not so much feel good. And like now I'm just trying to find like a comfort zone where I feel like, you know, where I look and feel good. Like right now, I'm learning to love myself because now I'm in a new phase. I'm in a heavier phase than I was at my lowest, which is I'm learning to figure out that it's normal. And I follow a lot of people on Instagram, and they talk about how weight gain is normal. And it's like, once you know how to lose the weight, and once you know how to like make those mistakes and make sure that you don't make them again, I feel like that's when you master learning yourself and growing through what you go through. Because this is my 3rd year of my journey, and I never really thought that once I got to where I was, I had to keep doing what I was doing. That's why I told y'all earlier. Like, I wish I would have known like how to strategically work my way up to a maintenance and stick to that. And even then, so like I hope that one day I can get to the point where I don't have to track my calories every day to have the body that I want. And that's why I keep this YouTube as a document of this weight loss journey, because I'm only 3 years in. Like, who's to know where I would be, how I would be eating from like 2 years from now? I might get into intuitive eating. Who knows? I don't know. And I can't tell the future. But I know what I'm going to do today. Today I'm going to log my calories. And I already went to the gym. That's why I'm a little tired. A little wore out. But these are just 5 things that I wish I've known. I would have known. And I wish a lot of people, well, I guess I didn't even look to think about, like, look for people to talk about it. That I wish I would have, like, seen other people talk about. And that's why I have this channel, just to give you guys a little glimpse of things that I feel, how I feel. Like, literally, even till today, like, sometimes society's expectations do kind of weigh over on my shoulders. But, like, literally me practicing to learn myself and love myself each and every day is literally slowly getting me away from that. I don't want to feel that I have to live up to be the smallest version of myself just to feel accepted. And that's just the same thing that I dealt with when I was bigger, like feeling like I had to change in order to be a part of that crowd. And really growing up, I always was different. I never fit into a category. So don't try to fit into a category now. And I rambled enough, and this is way longer than 5 minutes, as you guys can see. But I'm literally feeling a little bit vulnerable right now, y'all, because anytime it's almost time for my menstrual cycle to come, the week is like 2 weeks before, I always feel like SHIT. Literally. And I've really been like feeling my emotions come over my shoulders. That's why I wanted to create this video, because I feel like I speak more from the heart when I'm more vulnerable and not so always upbeat. I don't want to always come on this channel when I feel like I'm at my best. I want to come to this channel when I'm at my lows, just because I know that sometimes I will literally get into that mode and get into being very vulnerable, because I don't want to portray that I'm something that I'm not. I'm human. I have emotions. I'm a very emotional person, if y'all cannot tell. But with that being said, I'm going to stop talking. And I want you guys to don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And check out my other videos if you're interested in learning about my journey. I plan to document way more. This is only phase 3. And I talked about phase 3 in this video. So go ahead and click it in the right corner and check it out. And with that being said, come back and mess with your girl.